Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game week. Cliff Lee will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, something to look out for. How he throws here at home. Been much better. On the road, a lot of struggles. Home, much better.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, I think you just got to go up there and put the ball in play. This is one of the worst fielding teams you're playing against today. Put the ball in play. Good things will probably happen. Either a base hit or maybe an error.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ball 2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Batting third baseman
Josh Donaldson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Gavin Floyd gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he was not real effective in his last start. He gave up 9 hits. Going to have to limit that here in this one.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Pilar, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. So his remarkable season continues as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Mookie Betts will dig in now, and as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently second entering play.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. David Ortiz will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's had just an excellent season so far, and maybe he can go on a little home run.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, it's almost impossible to get the runner on a pitch in the dirt. And here, he's just making sure that this ball doesn't get by into the backstop. You see, he turns his glove over, gets big, and just tries to keep the ball in front of him, and he'll keep that runner from getting any further.
Pilar, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, you always have to be aware of Mike Trout. He's been unconscious at the plate. He hit over 15 home runs last month. I don't think anyone expects him to keep up that pace, but if he can get anywhere close to the same level of production, then he's going to continue to help this ball club win a lot of games.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this one gets right by him. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
He gives him a free 90 feet there with 1 away. Now, all of a sudden, you open up a wealth of chances of making a productive out and still getting that guy home.
Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure if he thought he... Troy Tulowitzki will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And, you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled over the last month or so.
Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. Jose Bautista will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Fly ball out to right field. Castillo on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Chris Colabello will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Oh, and leaping ability, not a strength of Big Papi. It's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Lee comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Pablo Sandoval will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Xander Bogaerts will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Dustin Pedroia will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
And Matt, I know you love talking about numbers like that. You look at his recent play, it hasn't hurt that average one bit. He's hitting over 500 in his last 10 games. Goodness.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A 2-run dinger by Dustin Pedroia. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Blake Swihart will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki into shallow left, 2 gone. Rusney Castillo will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Barney is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We've played 2. Boston leads it 3-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Russell Martin is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Weak grounder back to the mound. A barehand play by Pedroia. Not in time.
Good effort, though.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me. It slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire's letting that thing go.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Settling in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Josh Donaldson stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Lays off 1-0. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Jackie Bradley Jr. digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Mookie Betts will dig in. He singled his first time around. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 34.
David Ortiz is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Floyd gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Bruce has a read on it, and that retires the side. Troy Tulowitzki is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away now, and that'll bring in the 2-time Major League home run champ Jose Bautista. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
The batter, first baseman
Chris Colabello, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, nothing fancy. 3.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Mike Trout is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Bautista is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Hit out towards second. Barney gloves it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The
Xander
shortstop,
Bogaerts is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. You're talking about a long home run.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that Jay Bruce heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Little dribbler back at him. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in, Darwin Barney. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Ortiz comes up with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Kevin Pillar will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still down. Blake Swihart comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Number 23.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Hot shot on the ground is short. Tulowitzki takes it in. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Rusney Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Barney is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Jackie Bradley Jr. strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Mookie Betts will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. For Bradley, he's a bit closer to 50 doubles this year as he's at 48 now following that last 2-bagger. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Edwin Encarnacion will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And taking it out there for the first out. Josh Donaldson is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. David Ortiz gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Floyd's ready. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. On to first, a double play.
That ball's hit right on the button, but as a base runner, this play, it's in front of you. Normally you'd think he'd be able to recognize it and get back, but he kind of hesitated a little bit. From there, he was dead in the water.
Bautista on the move. That ball is gone as he tucks it over the wall down the line. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. Number 25 for him on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
And wouldn't you know it, he goes right through the order. 3 and 4 guys go down to start the inning. But it's the number 5 guy in the lineup that was a different story. And he takes him over the wall for a long home run.
The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it appears as though that's going to do it for Gavin Floyd. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Roberto Osuna will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 54.
Dustin Pedroia will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Henry Owens is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 60.
Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, and they'll need him to get something going here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Number 19. Jose Bautista.
And this one's hit on the ground but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Chris Colabello digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Now batting,
Jay Bruce steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ortiz will put this one away, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on. Blake Swihart will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Rusney Castillo will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Tulowitzki. A quick out number 1. Jackie Bradley Jr. strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To short. Tulowitzki has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Red Sox. Russell Martin comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Darwin Barney will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Kevin Pillar will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Castillo able to make the catch for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Jesse Chavez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Pulled toward right center field. Pillar is there. He's got it 1 away. Mike Trout will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot towards the hole. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Brock Holt will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back.
Had a pretty good lead right there.
Another look to first. And he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. Colabello is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 4-0. Brock Holt is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
number 12, Brock Holt.
Craig Kimbrell will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Edwin Encarnacion is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Josh Donaldson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ortiz near the first base bag. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Troy Tulowitzki makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You know, you keep wondering if this is going to be the day that it ends, and it just never seems to happen. This is really becoming an incredible streak.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, Cliff Lee. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but He definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 4-0. So long from Fenway.